If you are under the age of 18, the content of this video is not intended for you, so please stop watching now. Hey YouTube, it's Audrey, and I wanted to get in here at the last second. I wanted to support Gail, who is Gail Banks Creates here on YouTube. She did a hashtag collaboration that she invited everybody to participate in. It was an open collaboration. The hashtag is hashtag July Christmas 2023. And for the last 4 Mondays, Gail has shown various Christmas cards that she has made to get ahead of the game. And Gail always supports my channel. She's always watching videos, always commenting. And even though I've been very busy, had a good out-of-town weekend this weekend with my girls, Scrap the World and Jim's Isle, I wanted to still come home and create something tonight after work. So I've got a few little projects done that will add to my Christmas stash for this year. I'm actually ahead of the game. I don't think, other than maybe, one Christmas in July project, that I've done multiple. So I've supported a couple people and definitely wanted to get in and support Gail since this is the last day of her collaboration. So Gail, thank you for hosting it. Thank you for inspiring us. And I've seen some things that others have done that have been inspired too. So put in a hashtag and look and see what others have done. So, excuse me, last week I got this Christmas tree tag from scrapbook.com as a free gift with my order. And so I decided to use it, and I used some glitter cardstock that I had. And then I also used one thing from this beautiful wings collection. This was one of the auto ships from Diamond Press that lasted like a year and a half. But it has dies, and it's a butterfly. Doesn't have anything to do with Christmas, actually, but just to show you, your products don't always necessarily have to be Christmas to be used or to be themed. You can use anything with anything as long as it works. But there is a polka dotted stencil in here, because the set comes with die, stamps, and stencils. So there is this dotted stencil that I wanted to use. So I used that. And then I will show you what it is that I made. I made 5 tags. Here is the first one. This is a traditional red and green version. And I've used diamond dots to mimic, light bulbs or ornaments, whichever you prefer. And what I did was, you could see here, I went through with metallic inks. I used Delicata, or also I used the Crafter's Companion metallic inks. And I just stenciled on some metallic dots on the sentiment tags, just because I wanted something a little different. And I'm not sure what I used for the dye for this one. I think I put it away. I really don't remember what it was, but oh, I know what it is. It was an Artsy, one of those brands that used to be at Michael's, and this was just a fishtail tag. So that is the first one. The second one I made is silver, and I think this is my favorite one. With this one, I used some iridescent diamond dots, and then I used a silver Delicata to put the polka dots on the tag, and I sort of offset the tag just a little bit. But this one is very, very, very blingy. I did a gold one, and I used gold diamond dots for this one, Deck the Hall Sentiment. And that's that one. I used the Gold Delicata ink. Then this one, I sort of layered. I didn't sort of, I did layer. Now with this one, I got a little heavy-handed with the ink there. It wasn't as sheer, but you can still see that it says Happy Holidays. But this is the red one, but then I cut it out again in this gold or silver and green paper and layered that on top. So I didn't put more diamond dots on there because that polka dot served as the ornaments. And then the last one is this blue one. And I used this one, I think was a Crafter's Companion shimmer ink. And then I used some bling from Want to Scrap, I believe. Yeah, Want to Scrap bling on this particular one. So those are the 5 tags, and actually I have the dies and the stamps. I forgot to show you that as I pull stuff around. But this is the set that I use for the sentiments, and then this is, I use the outer die to cut that out. So the Happy Holidays, the Peace and Love, Season's Greetings, the Merry Christmas, and the Deck the Halls all came from this set. Alright, those are the first things that I made. And then I decided I need to make at least one more card. So I whipped out, excuse me, my Anna Griffin Carte Noel set that I got last Christmas. Hadn't used it. And so it's Anna Griffin's Finishing School, and it comes with a die for the house, right here, the door, 2 windows, a wreath, a candle, and a swag. But it comes with, the box came with a ton of greenery, wreaths, trees, corners, holly pieces, all of that, so you can decorate your houses however you want. So I did put together one card, and this is what I made. This background card is included in the set, so you get, I think, 20 cards or 25 cards, something like that, with bases. And then you have different papers. This paper here is a subtle red brick, and they're 2-sided, so if you wanted to use the other side you could too. But I cut the house out in that, and I did not go back over and do deep embossing, but there are stairs that are embossed, there's shingles on the roof that are embossed, but it's very light embossing here. I added a wreath on the door, and the door does open. So I cut the door and the windows out in the metallic gold foil that is included in the kit. Then these greenery pieces are all in the ephemera pieces for the kit. I layered up one of these swags here on the window with snow on top of it. I added a tree on foam dots. I have candles in these 2 windows. I added some snow on the Eve line, and then a Merry Christmas sentiment, and then there's snow up here. On the inside, I have not put a sentiment, but I did mat both sides with 110-pound cardstock from Michaels. I did that because I thought that the card base was a little light, and when I glued this onto the front, it started to buckle a little bit, so I put the heavier cardstock on both sides. And then I will probably cut out some shape with a sentiment, or either use a die sentiment to add the sentiment to the inside when I decide to use it. And then with Anna Griffin's bases, they have a handmade buy where you can sign. So I will do that, and I'll probably still put my stamp there. So, Gail, in support of you and thanking you for always supporting me, I had to get a project in here before the clock struck midnight. So, these are my projects. Thank you for a successful and fun collab, and I'm glad that I got to at least participate on this last day because I have been really busy this month. But I enjoyed making these and just having a quiet evening to craft. And now I'm going to get this uploaded and put myself in the bed. So thank you all for watching. You have a great and a very, very blessed day. Bye-bye.